Okay, I'm going to describe how to do this attendance check-in for today, on Monday, September 21st. So we want to find a symbolic representation for the quadratic function f of x, which is given in the graph, right? It'll show all intercepts and the vertex. So let's look at what we know so far. Just looking at it, right? So we can tell right there, that's one of our zeros, our x-intercepts, -5, 0. We have this one right here, which is 3, 0. We also have a y-intercept, is at 0, -5, right? Your y value is -5, your x value is 0. And then we have a vertex. The vertex goes through this axis of symmetry, and it is at -1. -1 something. We don't know what the y value is yet. Okay, so we got to figure that out. So we can write a symbolic representation for this given our two factors, right? So our equation is going to be a something, two factors. And we know the zeros are -5 and 3. So this has to be x plus 5 because it's the opposite, right? You subtract 5 both sides, you get -5. And then it's going to be x minus 3 because when you add 3 to both sides, you get +3. So our two zeros, -5 and +3, is going to be the opposite. For our factors, x plus 5 and x minus 3. So we want to solve for our a. So we have f of x equals a. F of x is just like y, right? Y equals all the same equation. And then we're going to substitute a point. And the only ordered pair that we have that's not our zeros is our y-intercept, 0, -5. So we have to use that point, right? We have x is 0, our y is -5. So we're going to substitute x for 0. So we got a 0 plus 5, and then 0 minus 3. And then our y value is -5. So we're going to put -5 for our y value, and then we're going to simplify this and solve for a. So we got this is 5. This one is -3. So we -5, a, -15. And then we want to solve both sides, right? So you divide by -15 to both sides. So we can solve for a. So our a value is, so 5 over 15, 1/3. So our a value is 1/3. And we're going to stick that in for a so that we can have a full equation. So this part's going to be 1/3, parentheses x plus 5, x minus 3, and that's our equation. Our x-intercept was given by the graph, right? -5, 0, and 3, 0. Our y-intercept was also given, 0, -5, and our vertex is going to be -1 something, but we don't know what that y value is, so we have to use the equation to do it. So we got 1/3, parentheses, -1 plus 5, because we're substituting -1, and -1 minus 3, and then we just simplify this. So we get -1 plus 5, 4, -1 minus 3, -4, and we multiply that out, we get -16, so we get -16/3, and if you can simplify it, no, so it's -16/3. So our y value of our vertex is going to be -16/3. And you can check yourself. -16/3 is the same as -5 and 1/3, which is about right, like -5 and 1/3. So it matches our graph. Okay, so that's how we do it.